What are the harmful Earth radiations and are you suffering because of it? Geopathic stress is one of the most overlooked health hazard on our planet. We are educated about EMF and the dangers from cell phones, computers, microwaves, cell phone towers, Wi-Fi and high-tension cables. Earth is a huge electromagnet, but little is explained about natural EMF from underground activity. Geopathic stress awareness in the world. Germany and Austria have switched onto it. Their governments fund research on geopathic stress. In Germany, a report on geopathic stress has to be done when buying a house. This makes complete sense and shows advanced thinking. In some schools, children are moved at frequent intervals to avoid possible harmful effects. Switzerland, France, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Scandinavia are showing that they too are aware of the dangers of geopathic stress. So what is geopathic stress? Geopathic stress is natural radiation that rises up through the Earth and becomes distorted by weak electromagnetic fields, created by subterranean running water, certain mineral concentrations, fault lines, and underground cavities. We can't overlook EMF even when talking about geopathic stress, however. Electropathological energy created by modern technology such as high and low frequency energy from telecommunication towers, electricity pylons, transformers, radar and radio towers are a man-made contribution to human stress. When the wavelengths of the natural radiation are disturbed by EMF, they become harmful to living organisms. Geopathic zones have a range of influence from 2 to 200 feet, and reach a height of 600 to 30,000 feet. German Baron Gustav Freiherr von Pohl is generally acknowledged as the first person to do an evaluation of Earth radiation. In 1929 he investigated why the village of Vilsbiburg suffered such high incidences of cancer. An expert dowser, he used an arbitrary scale of 0 to 16, proposing that anything over 9 was a potential hazard. After marking all the danger zones, he then checked the town hall records of 52 persons who had died of cancer in the village. He found that every person who had died of cancer had lived or slept over one of these radiation lines. It was in 1950 that the Hartmann grids were discovered by a German medical doctor, Ernst Hartmann. These lines from a grid around the Earth, running north to south, and east to west, extending to a height of 60 to 600 feet. The north-south lines appear approximately every 6 feet 6 inches, and the east-west lines appear approximately every 8 feet 2 inches. A Hartmann knot is where two Hartmann lines cross and harmful radiation is intensified at this juncture. Dr. Hartmann says this is the worst place a person can sleep or work. It is common to find the geopathic zones superimposed upon these Hartmann grids. Professor Dr. H. Habasik, Institute of Consumer Research, Wien, stated, long-term exposure in combination with other types of energy such as Hartmann lines, high electromagnetic fields or geological faults can give rise to optimistic abnormal cell growth and cancer. It has been known for a long time that when there is flowing water under a dwelling, the inhabitants always feel more tired, are prone to premature aging and have a loss of vitality, more than those who sleep above neutral ground. While water running beneath a domestic dwelling should be avoided, a stream situated nearby and open to the sky will favorably discharge its negative energies harmlessly into the atmosphere. The Vienna report by the Institute of Consumer Research and Product Marketing in Vienna between September 1987 and December 1988 was research into the biological influences of geopathic locations. Its aim was to establish whether sites with geopathic stress can produce statistically significant results to support the growing interest in the subject in European mainstream and alternative medical practices. They found that test subjects subjected to geopathic stress experienced deterioration of biological functioning, deterioration of heart frequency reaction, delayed rewarming time of extremities after being cooled down, passive rhythms such as breath and pulse frequency was significantly affected, significant reduction of immunoglobulins IgA, IgG, and IgM, significant increases in levels of potassium, calcium, and under some conditions, zinc, diminished serotonin levels. The Vienna report stated, the location effect of the disturbed zone on regulatory systems of the human organism is proven without doubt, but that the question of which subsystem or system the location-dependent powers primarily attack remains. The research team, consisting of distinguished professors, doctors, engineers, scientists, and dowsers, also concluded that it weakens your body and immune system, and increases and reinforces the harmful effects of other pathogenic factors like environmental chemicals, poisons and pollutants, malnutrition, poor diet, drugs, alcohol, psychosocial stresses, genetic weaknesses, electromagnetic pollution. Dr. Manamurthy, a retired scientist from Atomic Energy, did 20 years of research on geopathic stress in India. In the course of research, he invented an instrument called Universal Aura Scanner to locate the geopathic zones and patented it. Dr. Manamurthy invented georeversals to neutralize the geopathic zones and patented them. It was also found that in the geopathic zones there are certain points which are emitting infrared and ultraviolet radiations which are affecting the human body and causing damage to the organs, leading to non-infectious diseases and cancer. It was also further found that the certain points called SAP points were disturbing certain energy frequencies which are affecting the organs and causing non-infectious diseases including cancer. So, the secret is that the harmful Earth radiations of geopathic stress, infrared and ultraviolet radiation points and SAP points are causing lot of suffering to the mankind and various non-infectious diseases. On neutralizing the harmful Earth energies in buildings, it was found the non-infectious diseases and cancer can be treated and prevented. So are you suffering from harmful Earth radiations? If you or any of your family are suffering from any of these non-infectious health problems, it could be from harmful Earth radiations at home or work. Cardiovascular problems, neurological disabilities and learning difficulties, immune deficiency disorders, chronic fatigue and irritability, psychosocial stresses, body pains and headaches, sudden signs of physical aging, infertility and miscarriages, restless sleep, cancer, psychological ailments. Consult Dr. Manamurthy's Global Vedic Aura Energy Research Institute for consultation and rectification of harmful Earth radiation.